Hello, outrageous ones. Welcome to this lovely Sunday, August 1st. We're having downpours all day long. It's been a nice, cozy, quiet Sunday, and you've got the bear. This is it on Sunday, so welcome to it. I just want to do a catch up with bucket list for July and thoughts about August. So on my bucket list for July, I had said I wanted to lose 4 pounds, work out with weights 3 times a week, 5 international holidays, and do the index card a day challenge. So here's what happened. I did lose 4 pounds, and I'm going to talk about why soon, in a minute. I did not stick to 3 times a week. I did pick up the weights. I do love when I pick up weights, but I was not consistent, which is something I'm always working with. Had those days where I just didn't feel like it, and I have to fight with myself on feeling like it and doing it anyway. That's a big thing with me. It's like a back and forth all the time. What else? Walk 31 days. I only walked 30 days. The day that I did not walk, we traveled and we went to visit with family. So I'm not even stressing about it or worried about it. I walked 31 days. I walk more than a mile every day, and I love my walks. I will be out there in my Teva sandals and my raincoat in a little while if it's raining this evening, and I'm going to do my walk because I'm going to get my mile in no matter what. I love it. I absolutely love it. The 5 international days, I had plans to do like mojito day, pina colada day. There were some really good cocktail days, and I was all about it. But I read a book. I read 5 books again this month. I'll link them down below. One of them I finished last night. I read it yesterday, but it was very, very short, and I'm going to recommend it in just a minute. So, and I did the index card challenge, but I didn't do one every day. Sometimes I did a batch, but I did them. And I really made me realize how much I miss playing around with art supplies. They're all packed up and they're kind of hard to get to. So it's really inconvenient to get to things, but I had to sit down and do something. And, the procrastinator in me loves to put off doing things that I say I'm going to do. So to sit and do this, it was just, I had that flow going, and I absolutely love that. So that was July, kind of hit or miss. And 2 of the books I read I'm going to mention. The others I'll just leave in the description box. The first book that I read was The Hormone Reset Diet. And I read that because I think one of the issues that I'm having with not losing weight is my hormones. That they are just, doing their thing and going crazy pants inside my body, and they're making me hold on to the weight. And when I met with my doctor for my physical at this past week, she agreed that probably is the problem with all the other things that I'm doing right. So I decided to try this. And what you do for 21 days, every 3 days, you eliminate something from your diet. So the first thing that you eliminate is meat and alcohol, then sugar, then fruit, then caffeine, then grains, and then dairy. And then the last thing you eliminate are lotions and potions that you would put on your body that have bad chemicals in them. So I'm almost finished. And it hasn't been that bad. Everybody asks me, what are you eating? But I'm eating chicken, I'm eating, vegetables, sweet potatoes. I've got a really good smoothie that I just stuck by, and I'm kind of a creature of habit. I can eat the same thing for quite a few days and it not bother me. So I have been just eating fresh foods, salads. And when the hubs and I go off someplace, then I have found that I like Sprite Zero and A&W's diet root beer, even though they're not good for you because they have aspartame. I like Zevia better actually for that because it's just Zevia. But in a pinch, if we go someplace, then I'll get one of those. Lots of chicken. So it hasn't been too bad, and I think that's attributed to what I'm losing. I'm starting to see a difference. Now, after the 21 days, you start reintroducing something from one of those groups to see how your body reacts to it. And then you can, keep out what doesn't work and, add back things in that don't bother you. So nothing was a big transition. I knew caffeine was coming. I know it usually takes me 3 days to withdraw from caffeine. I get really bad headaches and I feel really terrible. So I started early weaning myself off. So by the time I got to it, I didn't even miss it. And it hasn't been bad at all. And instead of coffee, I've been drinking hot water with lemon and cayenne pepper. And I guess just having that hot drink in the morning has been fine. I haven't, I'm not pining for my coffee. I'm looking forward to putting it back in, but I haven't been pining for it. So it's been a good transition. I'm looking forward to going back and eating some things, just random treats and things when I want to. The figs have started to come in on our fig tree, and I can't wait for fig ice cream, bread, all the fig stuff. We will be eating figs forever. So that was the first book I read that really, really helped me, I think. And the second book is the one that I read last night. It's by Nick Bare, and he does Bare Performance Nutrition. If you haven't checked out his YouTube videos, that's how I found him. I found him on YouTube. I watched his morning routine, and he talked about his book. So I checked out his book from my online library, finished it. It's very inspiring. He talks about the things that I struggle with, about not finishing stuff and letting my feelings take over what I need to do, whether I need to do it or not, however I feel. And another thing he talked about, he mentioned bucket lists and challenges, and that a challenge and a bucket list are two very different things. And I think that I've been throwing challenges into a bucket list. And so that really gave me pause to think about August. So for August, I think the only bucket list item I'm going to have is to try Tai Chi. There's a place around here where I can take some drop-in classes. So I've never done it before, and it's something I've always been intrigued by. So I'm going to take some Tai Chi classes. As far as challenges go, I'm going to stick with walking. I'm going to stick with working on weights. My husband and I joined a gym, and so I think that's going to help. I tend to do better in the gym than I do at home for whatever reason. I guess maybe I have more variety of weights that I can use. So I'm looking forward to that. As I was editing this, I realized that my video had cut off before I got to say goodbye. And my question was, do you have any challenges that you're working on this month? Do you have any ideas for good challenges? Do you have any good ideas or anything that you're doing for your bucket list? Are you taking care of yourself? Write some things or let me know some things in the comments below. If you got any books that you recommend that we could talk about, that would be great too. So hit me up in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And as always, stay outrageous.